Hello, it is Heather, also known as Planner Mumsy. Let's do an August currently inked. Stay tuned. Okay, y'all, well, just because of the DC Pen Show, I have broken one of my own rules. I am only supposed to be keeping this one tray inked up, and I failed, and I inked up 3 new pens. One, because I wanted to make sure that the nib that I put on it was going to work okay, and 2, just because I wanted to have them inked. So here we are with 13 currently inked pens instead of the 10 that I'm only supposed to have for each month. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay. Now, let's try and find a way here that I can have most of these in view. I'm probably gonna have to like flip back and forth a little bit because just for my brain's sake, I had kind of pre-written some of the stuff on an earlier one. And hey, let's use one of my freebies I got from the DC Pen Show. Okay, so we're gonna flip back and forth to figure out what the name of my pen is and what's the ink I have in it. So this one is a custom that I actually worked with Tailored Pen Company on, and I am very proud of this pen. And it is basically like a cigar shape with a taper on the end, and it's this absolutely stunning lavender, and it has like flecks, like sparkly diamond flecks in it. It's not diamond, but you know, it's glitter, and I can think of it as diamond if I want. But it's absolutely stunning, and I just love this pen. And so I call it the Lavender Sparkle pen, since I essentially made the blank with them. And this has the Ferris wheel press. Ferris wheel press, is it Robina or Robinia? It's Robinia. I always mess that one up. And of course, it's a purple. Are you surprised? Let's see. Tailored Pen Company, Lavender Sparkle. And, you know, I thought this one had a broad nib on it, but it definitely feels more kind of medium to me, which I could have changed it up. Every now and again, I will go outside of my comfort zone, and I will zoom you in because you can't see anything I just did. Dirt. Okay. I will go out of the box and get a medium, which is just scandalous, but you know. This is one of the what'd I say? I guess it was sort of like it's not a limited edition, but it was kind of like a Pelikan kit, rose quartz with the Pelikan Edelstein rose quartz ink. Y'all have seen me talk about this before. It's actually a really, I've grown to enjoy it. Let me say that. I still didn't like the price I paid for it, but I have seen that you can get these slightly reduced from what I paid for it. So just because of that, I would, you know, recommend this pen as like a starter Pelikan. Okay, where are we? We are Pelikan M205, and we have rose quartz in here. This ink is delicious. I love it. It kind of has some almost like purple undertone variations to it, if you guys can see that. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, so you basically get it is pretty plasticky. I will say that it's not like celluloid or anything like that. So it's definitely not in that like higher end Pelikan category. But if you're like, hey, I'd like to try a Pelikan, but I don't want to spend oodles of money, this is one that is a good one to get started with. I have the green one as well. This one is nice too. I actually put a better Pelikan nib on this one, and so this one's a better writing experience for me just because I upgraded that nib. But this one is a pretty nice little writer. Then this is a pen that WoodWonders of North Carolina turned Maverick Pens blank for me. And this one has, okay, now I know. WoodWonders of North Carolina and a Maverick blank. And this one is Sailor Yuki Aari, and I love this ink. It is just such a fabulous, like, oceany kind of blue. But Charlie at WoodWonders of North Carolina had him put this adorable little flower on the end, if you can see it. Yes, there it is. Isn't that so cute? I love it. Okay, moving on. We don't need a 40-minute currently inked video, Heather. Okay, so this one is a limited edition Pilot Vanishing Point. I'm trying to think, was this a Decimo? Yes, this is a Decimo. So Pilot Decimo 52, Sailor 252 in this one. Sailor 252. Love my Sailor inks. Love them, love them. Okay, this one has, darn it, he told me. So we inked this one up at the pen show. By we, I mean Kirk Spear, because he fixed my nib on this. And it is a Shiki Ori, but I cannot remember what he told me it was. It's a really pretty kind of deep bluishy green kind of color. I'm just gonna say unknown. I know that it's a Shiki Ori because he told me that. Oh goodness, Heather. Wow. But I don't remember what it was. And so he just tuned this one for me. It does come with a flex. You can kind of see that, you know, get deeper, and then not, you know, that you can kind of angle and go up, and it won't be quite as big, or it can be super watery. He basically tuned it for me. He told me that he's been seeing that a lot of Scribos need to be tuned, and I will tell you, I was ready to sell this pen because I was so frustrated at how it wrote, and getting it tuned was marvelous. Now, this one is the brand new Sweet Dreams from Esterbrook unboxing video. You can see that. I don't know if this is gonna write because my nib is messed up. I went to Esterbrook, they gave me a brand new nib, but I have not changed it. So let's just see what happens. I have Sailor 252 in this one as well. So let's see. Yeah, I had a feeling it probably wouldn't write all that well. So my nib is kind of messed up on this one, and I do need to change it out, which is not a big deal. And he gave me a brand new nib, so that's wonderful. But it's, so basically I could bend it and I could fix it, but the problem is like the tines are kind of like that, and it's not flowing right because of it. And a nib smith could easily fix that, but I was not, if I was gonna get a brand new nib, I wasn't gonna pay $40 to have somebody fix it. Esterbrook just gave me a brand new nib because it's a brand new pen. Okay, so then this is the Leonardo. Oh, I'm wondering, is this one almost out? Maybe I need to, no it is not. Never mind. Never mind. I can tell you that the ink that I have in here is a wee bit on the finicky side because it's a shimmery ink. Usually this pen handles it amazingly well. It is the Furore. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this bugger to write better. So I have Ferris Wheel Press Sugar and Spite in here, and it is very shimmery. So where's my happy rag? It's no fault of the pen. It's just the nature of shimmer. It does gum up your feeds. It's not the best ink to be using in fountain pens. I'm just going to say that right off the cuff. But I really just, I love it. One second, let's see. Like pulling out all of the stops to get it to work. I'm just trying to find my, there we are, my water pen to try and just clean it a wee. So yeah, it's not, admittedly, this isn't the best ink to be using in a fountain pen. I'm not gonna lie, and there's probably some fountain pen aficionados out there that are like, meh, you know, it's supposed to be keeping that in your pen. I know. Come on, pen. You can do it, girl. Okay. Sugar and Spite. I definitely need to change out the ink this next time. I love writing with it when it's working really well. Just because it is a absolutely stunning ink. And the pen usually handles it really well, but it probably really could use to just be cleaned out. And there we go. And it's my fault. It's not the pen's fault. It's not the ink's fault. It's my fault. Okay, there. Now it's working again. So that is Sugar and Spite. Next is an analog pen. I'll flip the page. And this analog pen is a custom that Ronnie did from Analog Pen Notes for me. And this one has I don't remember. Ferris Wheel Press Auralis. So Analog Notes Pens. I'm going to spell this right. Auralis. Sure. That looks, oops. That looks good. Okay. So that is that one from Anolgue Notes. This is up there in one of my favorites because it's kind of like a blue gray. It's stunning. Stunning. Great job, Ronnie. Okay, and a Montegrappa Elmo in red Abalone. Oh, let's see if she writes. I had a feeling this one might not write. That's why I said that. Can you tell the ones that I know that might not? I should have brought this one. I should have brought this one and had it tuned. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Yep, should have, but I didn't. Oh well. Okay, grappa. So, and some of the issue is, again, this is a shimmer ink, but I did kind of like suck the ink off the top instead of just to try it, and I used Ferris Wheel Press Emerald Gardens. Ferris Wheel Press. So I tried to not get any of the shimmer in here and just get the green notes. It comes up. It's just, I really need to tune it. I can tune this one myself. I've just been lazy. I've been lazy. So, okay. That's that one. Gorgeous pen. Red Abalone. Stunning. Then this is another one that I had tuned. I've had this pen forever. It is a Sailor. I want to say it was a Bungo Box Pro Gear Slim. Not a big Sailor person, so I'm sure I'll be corrected, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, so I had this fixed because I absolutely did not like the nib the way it was. So I don't even think this is technically called a Pro Gear Slim, but I'm not sure. Bungo Box. Probably somewhere back in this book I could actually figure it out, but I'm not going to do that. Sorry. This one has a new ink called this. I'm not even going to say it because I'm going to botch it. Kazakiri Bane. I'm sure I botched that. But I like the ink. It's really pretty. It's like a super deep purple. You can see that. I mean, everything just kind of looks black on my screen right now. You can see the green, but it is a very super deep purple, so it does kind of look black. And that's the Auralis. The Auralis is the same. It's a very deep, deep, deep purple. Okay, then this is the Magna Carta. This is one that I wanted to, the nib that came with this was awful, terrible, gross, yuck. And I'm sorry if you love Magna Carta nibs, but I did not. And I didn't even really think it was worth spending the money to get it tuned. So I put a number 6 Jowo in it. I'm just saying Jowo. I'm gonna stick to that. And I put a sample ink that I had. Yay me! I used a sample. I'm so proud of myself. Dominant Industry Earl Grey. Magna Carta. This is a 600. Dominant Industry. Oh goodness, this Earl Grey. Okay, sorry guys, I'm too stinking chatty. Try to do 15 minutes and I can't possibly. Okay, this is the Gold Abalone, And this is in the Leonardo Magico. And again, in a broad nib and Birmingham Pen Company Waterfront Dusk. Birmingham Pen Co. Waterfront Dusk, and this was a sample too, so woohoo, I used 2 samples. I'm very proud of myself, and this is an absolutely stunning, gorgeous pen. All right, I need to adjust the lighting though because it's not showing off as gorgeous as it is. Here, you can see that a little bit better. And then last but not least is, why did I wait so long to buy a Platinum 3776? I don't know, but I'm loving it. Okay, Platinum, spell it right, Platinum 3776, and I put Sailor Doyo in here, and I'm loving that too. It's kind of like a black brown color, so that is my 3776. Loving it. So that is it. That's my currently inked. So I've yacked for way too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the colors, and a lot of them are a bit the same this time. This Birmingham Dusk Waterfront Dusk, that one's really pretty. It's kind of like got some pinky undertones in it, and I do love the Pelikan Rose Quartz, and I love the Sailor Yuki Aari. That's definitely up there with one of my favorites. And I actually really like this color that Kirk put in here, but I don't know what this one is called. But okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And if you have any questions, feel free, comment down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!